Juan Pablo Raba, did he really think he was getting killed off in 1923? When actors step into the world of Yellowstone, they quickly learn one important rule: nobody is guaranteed to survive. The franchise has built a reputation for shocking audiences with heartbreaking losses, unexpected betrayals, and dramatic endings that can change the entire story in a single episode. That reality creates excitement for viewers, but for the actors themselves, it can also create uncertainty. Juan Pablo Raba experienced that feeling firsthand when he joined 1923. Known for portraying John Dutton Sr., he entered one of television's most successful universes with excitement, respect, and a healthy amount of nervousness. Becoming part of the Dutton family is a major opportunity, but it also comes with one unavoidable question: how long will your character actually last? From the beginning, Raba understood that 1923 was telling a difficult chapter in the history of the Dutton family. The series explores a period filled with economic hardship, violence, family conflict, and constant danger. Every episode reminds viewers that survival is never guaranteed, and every character faces risks that could change the future of the ranch forever. Because of that reputation, Raba admitted that he wondered if he might be brought into the story only to be written out quickly. It is a thought shared by many performers who enter the Yellowstone universe. Fans have watched beloved characters disappear without warning, proving that popularity offers no protection when the story demands sacrifice. The uncertainty becomes part of the experience. Actors learn scripts one episode at a time, often discovering their character's future only when new pages arrive. That creates anticipation, but also anxiety, because every scene could be the beginning of a dramatic exit. For Juan Pablo Raba, joining 1923 meant embracing that uncertainty, while focusing on delivering the best possible performance. Rather than worrying about what might happen, he concentrated on understanding John Dutton Sr. and bringing authenticity to the role. John Dutton Sr. represents an important piece of the family's history. He exists in a generation that shaped the values, traditions, and determination that would define the Dutton legacy for decades. Every decision carries weight, because the audience already knows what the family eventually becomes. That responsibility made the role especially meaningful. Raba approached the character with respect for the history already established within the Yellowstone universe, while adding his own interpretation to the man behind the famous family name. He understood that audiences expected strength, resilience, and loyalty, but he also wanted to reveal vulnerability beneath the surface. As filming progressed, Raba realized that his fears about an immediate exit might not become reality. Instead of disappearing quickly, John Dutton Sr. continued developing as an essential part of the story. His presence helped strengthen the emotional foundation of the series, and provided important connections between different members of the Dutton family. For the actor, this unexpected direction became both a surprise and a relief. Rather than serving as a brief appearance designed to move the plot forward, his character remained involved in the larger narrative. Every new episode expanded the audience's understanding of who John Dutton Sr. was and why his legacy mattered. That development also surprised viewers. Many fans entered the series expecting tragedy at every turn. They watched each episode wondering which character might fall next, creating constant tension throughout the season. Because the Yellowstone franchise is known for unpredictable storytelling, every dangerous moment feels genuine. When John Dutton Sr. survived situations that seemed capable of ending his journey, expectations shifted. Instead of preparing for a farewell, audiences became more invested in his growth and relationships. His continued presence allowed the story to explore family loyalty, responsibility, and survival from a deeper perspective. This evolution demonstrated one of the greatest strengths of 1923. The series understands how to create suspense without relying only on shocking deaths. Sometimes the biggest surprise is allowing a character to continue growing when everyone expects the opposite. For Raba, that meant having more opportunities to explore different sides of John Dutton Sr. The character could respond to changing circumstances, strengthen family bonds, and contribute to the larger story in meaningful ways. The experience also highlighted the unique atmosphere surrounding the Yellowstone franchise. Every actor arrives knowing that anything can happen. Conversations between cast members often include speculation about future storylines, possible twists, and unexpected endings. No one truly knows where the narrative will go until new scripts arrive. That uncertainty creates genuine reactions that often translate onto the screen. When performers feel the same tension as their characters, the emotions become more believable. Fear, determination, hope, and relief all exist naturally because the actors are experiencing similar uncertainty behind the scenes. Juan Pablo Raba embraced that challenge. Instead of allowing anxiety to control his performance, he used it to deepen his connection with John Dutton Sr. Every scene carried importance, because there was never a guarantee of another opportunity. That mindset helped create a character who feels grounded and authentic within the harsh reality of 1923. The world of the series is unforgiving. Families fight to protect their land. Communities struggle against economic hardship. Nature itself becomes an obstacle. Violence can appear without warning. Within that environment, survival becomes an achievement, rather than an expectation. John Dutton Sr. reflects those realities through his resilience and commitment to family. His determination mirrors the values that eventually become central to the Yellowstone story, making his journey especially significant. As audiences continued watching, they discovered that his role extended beyond simple survival. His choices influenced the direction of the family and added emotional depth to the narrative. Moments of quiet reflection became just as important as moments of conflict, allowing viewers to understand the personal cost of protecting a legacy. That balance helped make the character memorable. Rather than existing only as another member of the Dutton family tree, John Dutton Sr. became an individual with his own struggles, responsibilities, and hopes. For Juan Pablo Raba, portraying that complexity represented one of the most rewarding aspects of joining the series. The initial fear of being written off gradually transformed into appreciation for the opportunity to contribute to a larger story. His experience also reflects a broader truth about the Yellowstone universe. Unexpected storytelling does not always mean unexpected death. Sometimes the greatest surprise is watching a character continue evolving in ways audiences never predicted. That approach keeps viewers engaged because expectations are constantly challenged. Fans cannot rely on familiar television formulas. Heroes face impossible odds. Villains reveal unexpected dimensions. Supporting characters become essential players. And people who seem destined for tragedy sometimes find another chance. Juan Pablo Raba's journey in 1923 perfectly captures that spirit. He entered the franchise wondering if his time would be brief, carrying the same concerns many actors have when joining a series famous for dramatic exits. Instead, he discovered a character with lasting importance and meaningful connections to the history of the Dutton family. His performance helped expand the mythology of one of television's most recognizable fictional families, while reminding audiences that assumptions can be misleading. Every episode invites viewers to expect the unexpected. Every conversation could change a relationship. Every decision could alter the future. Every moment carries emotional weight, because nothing is guaranteed. That combination of uncertainty and strong character development continues to define the success of 1923 and the larger Yellowstone universe. For Juan Pablo Raba, what began as concern about being killed off evolved into an unforgettable experience filled with growth, challenge, and opportunity. His portrayal of John Dutton Sr. proved that surviving can be just as surprising as any shocking twist. The character's continued presence enriched the story, strengthened the family narrative, and offered fans a deeper understanding of the legacy that would shape generations of Duttons. In the end, the fear of an early exit became part of the journey itself. It reflected the unpredictable nature of the Yellowstone world, where every character lives under the constant possibility of loss, but continues moving forward with courage and determination. That uncertainty keeps audiences returning for every new episode, eager to discover what happens next and which expectations will be challenged again. Juan Pablo Raba's story stands as another reminder that in 1923, nothing is ever certain, and sometimes the biggest surprise is simply surviving long enough to become an essential part of the legend. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.